Bama gang. Because we always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, my Miami Hurricane fans. Miami is 10-1. Basically every game right now, we in playoff mode. It's win or go home. Now, you guys see the title, obviously. So basically, man, every game is make or break for Miami. Every game. Now, I want to bring this to y'all because obviously some negative thoughts popped up in my head, and I want to make this a discussion between us Miami Hurricane fans. Now, this is not an argument because the games haven't been played and there's no, you know, this is all hypothetical. But if Miami were to go out and basically lose this game to Syracuse, I think the season would be over. I think the season would be over. Now, this would be a test of culture. I must say this, a test of culture. Because here's what happens if you lose to Syracuse. There's no ACC championship game. Miami lose, they're out. It'll be Clemson versus SMU.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Whether SMU wins or lose this week, it doesn't matter. Also, you got to think about this. Clemson don't play another ACC opponent, so there wouldn't be no way for them to get another loss. So if Miami loses Syracuse, there's no ACC championship. Now, Miami would have to bank on the playoff committee putting them in with 2 losses, which we see how, you know, the other conferences with 2 losses, like the Big 12 and also the teams in the ACC that has 2 losses, we already see how they're being treated. Now, tonight the rankings, the top 25 will drop, and then we'll see where Miami's at. I do believe Miami will move up. Obviously, Alabama was number 7, Miami was number 8. Alabama got blown out by Oklahoma. Also, Indiana was number 5. They got blown out by Ohio State. So those 2 will drop. And more than likely, Notre Dame, who beats, you know, Army, undefeated Army, no longer undefeated, they'll move up. They'll probably move up to number 6, of course, and then Miami will move up to number 6 in my opinion. Notre Dame will probably move up to like number 5 or something like that. But nonetheless, we'll move up in the rankings. Now, I don't know if losing a game to Syracuse, Miami could get into the playoffs without playing for an ACC championship or without winning it. I think if Miami were to have 2 losses, it would have to come in the ACC championship, and even that would be pushing it. So, test of culture. If Miami ends up losing, then what kind of team will we see? Let's just say they didn't get in the playoffs because of the 2 losses or whatever. What kind of team will we see from Miami playing in a bowl game? Would half of the guys that are getting ready for the league, would those guys opt out, would not play? Will the attitude of the team shift? You know, obviously we won 10 games, but will the attitude of the team shift, and then, you know, we go into the bowl season and then we lose that? Or will the team still fight, and will those guys that will no longer be here next season, will they actually go out and, you know, play instead of opting out to, you know, go train for the NFL and stuff like that? What kind of team will we have to play in a bowl game? So these are questions that's in my head. Obviously, you know, no game has been played. Miami hasn't played Syracuse yet. So this is just a hypothetical. This is just for us fans to talk amongst each other. Obviously, you know, get it out. Now, shocking, but not shocking to me. Miami native booty papa rapper. Miami native booty papa rapper, Uncle Luke, Luther Campbell, of course, head coach at Miami Edison, had a few words to say about our wide receiving coach, Kevin Beard. Now, apparently, he's not happy with the amount of rotation that's going on at the University of Miami, especially at the wide receiving position. Apparently, he posted a graphic from ESPN showing the stats of the receivers, and most of us are saying, why is he calling Kevin Beard out as one of the worst Miami Hurricanes wide receivers coach in the history of the university? Many have speculated that basically it's because Ray Joseph, obviously one of his former students, one of his former players, only had 4 catches on the year for like 30-something yards. I think it's like 34 yards, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can look at the graphic that he posted. Basically calling out the coach, man. Calling out Kevin Beard. How do you guys feel about Booty Papa Rapper, Miami Edson head coach, Uncle Luke, 2 Live Crew guy, if you guys still don't know who I'm talking about. How do you guys feel about that? Mr. Tootsie Roll, Doodoo Brown, that guy, man. Tell me how you feel in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. That's tough.